Alright folks, welcome aboard. We're on a flight 75 from Salt Lake City to Indianapolis. And we just pushed back. I didn't want to show you that. I just figured you're not going to want to see that anyway. Weather is going to be a little bit bumpy on the climb. We got some approaching weather. It's early in the morning here in Salt Lake, so we're going to go to the bare left here. I tell the flight attendants to take their seats. We're using self-loading cargo. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff.
Riptide 1, runway 34 left. Clear for takeoff on departure, fly heading 340, the wind is 3407.
Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight.
Okay, 34 left, clear for takeoff. We'll fly 340 on the heading for Riptide 1.
And they will be turned back on once we've completed our departure. Thank you.
What am I climbing to?
Air Canada 745, Salt Lake Center, ident.
Okay, takeoff checks. Takeoff config is checked. Packs are on. Bleeds are set. Altimeters are set. Recall complete. Here we go.
Air Canada 745, radar contact 38 miles east of Tonopah Vortex.
Everything else is good. These are coming on. Alright, good to go. Cleared on the left. Cleared on the right. Here we go. Straight ahead on the climb. Three for left runway heading. Okay, and toga. Okay, take off, throw set. $80 knots, cross check.
100 knots.
Ready, one. Rotate. And positive ready to climb. Gear up.
Positive rate, gear up.
Heading select, please. Salt Lake Center, Riptide 1 out of 5,000 for 10.
Riptide 1, radar contact, climb via SID, resume normal speed.
Climb via the SID, resume normal speed, Riptide 1. Okay, we're gonna go direct.
Riptide 1, direct Bubby.
Direct Bubby, Riptide 1. LNAV on.
Oscar 1 negative.
Get on the climb here. Let's get going up there. Want to climb?
Music Air 3706 at Harding, Quid Atlas, runway 28, rate approach.
Flaps up. VNAV on. Okay, I'm going to dump the climb. There we go. My fault. I hit the trim. That's my bad. Come on, get this thing out of there. There we go. Okay, climb check coming up. Taxi lights are off. Packs and bleeds. They are set. Auto and on. Pressurization checked. Start switches are off. Flaps are up, no lights. AP was off. Climb check complete. There's 10,000 feet. I'm just going to keep him seated.
Air Canada 745, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Merry Christmas. Riptide 1, Riptide, climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Riptide 1.
Flight Center, good evening. Lufthansa 451 Heavy, flight level C5.
Lufthansa 451, Salt Lake Center, ident.
Ident, Lufthansa 451.
Lufthansa 451, radar contact 5 miles west of Sod House Vortex. Music Air 3706, runway 28 right, clear to land 12608.
Alright, folks, I'm going to let you go through 18,000 feet. I will let you go. And then I'll see you guys back here on the descent. We'll go ahead and turn this off. We're good to go. Cleared. That's it. We just monitor the aircraft, and then that's the end of that. Okay.
Salt Lake Center, Wildwood is 662.
All right, folks. We're starting down into the Indianapolis area. It is definitely a dismal weather-wise. The weather is pretty much junk all the way down. We've got quarter-mile visibility and about 200 overcast, so we are going to be shooting a HGS approach pretty much down to minimums. We're set where we need to be. Our DH is set at 100. Radio altimeter is set. I got the flight attendants already sat down. They're ready to go. The cabin's secured. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then, I show an on-time arrival, actually a little bit on the early side. And we'll see how this thing's going to go. But, what's interesting is I have John's behind us, and we pretty much took off. We're about 200 mile separation. I'm going to do my descent checklist here. Altimeters and bugs are set and checked. VRF and V target we've set it and noted. I've got a target of 143. Auto brakes on 3. Start switches are coming on. They are on right now. And then recall coming to complete here. For the recall is complete. Descent checklist is complete. Let me go ahead and call up the folks here and let them know what's going on. Indianapolis traffic, Riptide 1 on the what arrival is this? I don't even know what arrival we're on. On the Colts 2, heading downwind here, runway 5 right, Indy. All right, here we go through 7,000 feet. What I'm going to do is it's going to kind of, at Wanob here, we're going to extend our heading, and we're just going to extend the downwind over Wanob, and then I'm going to descend to our altitude of about 5,000 feet. So I'm just going to go ahead and descend down to 5,000 feet, and I'm going to continue our heading track. So you see how it kind of is going to tip us over there, over at Wanob, if you will. Speed's a little on the low side. Don't like that. Let's go and bring that up a little bit. Right when we get to Wanob, we'll start our descent. I want to be about 5,000 feet when we get there, over that IIU or EU, if you will. It's called something like that. So we're going to extend our heading track, right here. So what I'm going to do is just going to keep it going. I don't want this stupid thing up. And we're going to extend our heading, and then we'll start descending to 5,000. I'm going to start that right now. So I'll give it about 1,200 feet a minute here, and then I'm going to go heading select. Good. So we're on the heading, and we'll kind of do our own vectoring. We've got a plus 11, so we're good on the speed and on the temperature. We're definitely going to try to do we're going to configure pretty early today. We're getting into the soup here, and I don't think that John is going to make it in. It's quarter mile visibility is kind of crappy. He's on high minimums, and even if he's still an FO, so he can't go with a Cat 2 approach. He's got to keep it at Cat 1. And Cat 1's an 1800 visibility and 200. He's got the ceilings, he just doesn't have the visibility, and the controlling on this approach is actually the visibility. So that's controlling. So we're going to descend down to 5,000 feet. We get about a beam to IIIU, I think it's, or IIUUU, EU, we're just going to keep it. It's about 14 nautical miles from the runway end, and we're going to obviously set up nice and early on this. We're going to get our make sure our ILS is good to go. So I've identified it. IOQV is identified, and I'm identifying it right here on my FMA, just below the FMA. There's 5,000. We'll level off. Good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and drop the HUD right now and make sure we are A3 is armed. A3 should be in standby. 11115, 11115, 50, 50. We're all set, ready to go. And I've already did our elevation and distance on the runway. So that's all good to go. We're going to come down on the speed now. Yeah, we're not going to drop any flap yet, just till we get, we'll start turning. The runway condition is good braking. It's wet, 100%. Well, it's pretty foggy. And we're going to try to give you a good approach into the airport here. If we didn't do mist, it's 1500 and then a right turn to 3000. And we'll hold at Osmo. You can see where we're going to be kind of squaring this off nice. So just kind of want to get a good vector in here, and then we'll spin around and come in. All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and dive in there. I'm going to actually drop that. And then we're going to give John a pirate report as we get closer. Plus 11, we're right on the cusp of antis. We don't need any right now, so we're good on that. Once we get to I or EU, we'll go ahead and descend down to Big Bird at 4,000. So we can hook up. Calm up. Indy traffic, Riptide 1 on a base for runway 5 right at EU. I got glide slopes alive right now. Just kind of squaring this thing off. Let's go ahead and descend down to 4,000. Just because I want to catch this below the slope a little bit. We don't have to go nuts, just about 500, 600, 700 feet. Get ready for a heading change here. Okay, ready? Go to flaps 5. You're going to start slowing down to 180 here. Flaps 5 will slow to 180. There we go. We're in a good setup, a good catch. 30 degrees on the heading. That looks great. Go ahead and arm the approach now, and then we'll take over manually when we get at A3, when we meet the requirements for an A3 approach. Okay. Are we hooked up? Glide slope's coming in. 1/2 dot here. You can see. I'll just kind of wait till we kind of level off there. 4,000 at Big Bird. Flaps are good. I'm gonna go ahead and arm the speed brakes. You know, I didn't even have to throw my brake out. That's pretty good. Nice. We're good on the speed. We're gonna hold 180 here until we're in. All right, there's Big Bird coming in. There's 1/2 dot. We're gonna go ahead and drop the gear now. Ready? Gear down. All right, here we go. Flap 15. Just in a minute, we've got A3 acquired. About 4,000 hold. Once we get the airplanes, I'm not going to drop it right now just yet. 1, 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and start slowing down. Flap 15 speed. Okay, reset the altimeter. We're going to go ahead and climb to 3,000. So this is coming down to 3,000. That's our missed approach altitude. All right, I've got A3 acquired. And we're going to go ahead and take over here soon. Let me get my chair up so I could reach the controls. We'll do a checklist. All right, here we go. Flaps are going to come down again. Flaps down 30. We'll set our ref speed right now. And we're going to wait one more notch here. And we'll go flap 40. I'll take over. Okay, we go one more notch of flaps. Let's do a checklist and then we'll take over. For landing, speed brake is armed. Landing gear down 3 green. Flaps 40-40 with the green. Checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and get the thing stabilized. I'll take over. There's 3000. Okay, my flight controls. Here we go. I got the aircraft. Well, this is really good practice. Okay, we don't want to get too stupid here, so we're going to try to chase this thing. Okay, don't tell me. Okay, I'm going to start losing it here in just a minute if I keep this crap up. Alright, bingo. 80 traffic, Riptide, 1 on final, runway 5 right, Indy. Okay, folks. Just gonna fly a nice approach here. We got a little bit of a tailwind of 10 knots. Is 1,000 feet sink. They're landing this runway, so we're getting a little whipped around. 750 on the sink, speed's 150, right where we need to be. We're going to go down to 100 feet. If not, we're going to climb to 1500. We're going to make a right turn to 3000. Check. Let's get bounced around good here.
300.
Something of a synthetic runway there. Don't see it yet. I got the runway in sight.
200.
Okay. Hold it. Hold it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, we're down. Reversers and speed brakes deployed and extended. Got 90 knots, keep it in there. 70 knots coming out of reversers. I've got the airplane. We'll give John a call, let him know how it is. So we're going to taxi off to the left here. Welcome to Indy. That's why we practice these HGS approaches as you're a captain, because of weather like this. And he can't legally fly in here. It was pretty bad. We're going to get off on Charlie 3, which is coming up. We'll give John a call, let him know what's going on, and give him a good pyre up here. But it is nasty. I'll get a picture of this when we taxi off here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination with Coastal Airways. On behalf of the entire crew, I would like to extend our sincere thanks for choosing to fly with us today. As we have now landed, we kindly ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. We advise you to exercise caution while opening the overhead compartments, as items may have shifted during the flight. Before leaving the aircraft, please take a moment to check your seat area and the overhead compartments for any personal items you may have brought on board. If you notice any belongings that do not belong to you, please bring them to the attention of one of our flight attendants. For those passengers with connecting flights, please consult the display screens or feel free to approach our ground staff for gate information and flight details.
Well, this is what it looked like. Pretty nasty.
It's your preferred airline. Your safety and comfort are our top priorities, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again in the future. Before you leave the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. If you need any last-minute assistance or have any questions, feel free to
we're gonna
approach
go down
any of our flight
Kilo
attendants.
here.
Thank you for flying with Coastal Airways.
APU's coming on.
We hope you had a pleasant experience, and we wish you a wonderful stay at your destination or a safe onward journey. Have a fantastic day.
4. Alright, here we go. Let's give John a call. Give him a pirate. We're gonna go down Romeo. It's bad, dude. Let me give him a call, folks. Just hang out. Let's try to clean up the aircraft a little bit while we're sitting here. That's good. Don't leave that. John. I'm going to try to stream this here for you so you can see what is the deal. Yep. You want to see what I've got going on? Yeah, the visibility is terrible, buddy. I mean, I saw the runway right at pretty much, yep, almost about 150. Yeah, maybe 200. So, and the visibility is terrible. So, you can try a hold, maybe for 15 minutes. Oh, you've been in the hold for 5 minutes. How much fuel do you have in the hold? Yeah, I would bounce, man. That's what I would do if I was you. I don't think you're getting in. It's soupy, and it's just the visibility is terrible, especially when you don't have the HUD. Is the visibility in Nashville better? Okay, where are you going to go? Are you going to go Nashville? Are you going to go to Fort Wayne? Okay. Yeah, you're probably better off. Yeah. I mean, you could see it here. Have no idea. Like, I wouldn't even know. We don't even have that on our... Well, we have Nashville, but we go to the FBO. You wouldn't go to the FBO. You actually would go to a gate. Look at this visibility. Good night. It's terrible. Probably a smart move. Yeah. Here, I'll show you outside here. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, it's bad, dude. Yeah, I know. Aren't you glad? You have a diversion checklist. Hey, so tomorrow you'll just fly it to Indy when the weather gets better for you. It wouldn't get canceled, just be delayed. Yeah. I mean, we would have to see, you'd be like, all right, let's see what we're going Bravo gates. I can't even see the gate. Bravo 5, maybe? Yeah, Bravo 5 for us. No. Yeah, like, look. I can barely see the gate. Let's go see what the weather's looking like here. When
please remain seated
come
until
in.
the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you. Cabin
Funny.
crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Jeez. Missed my dang turn. Nope. All right, I'll come. I'll let you do your thing. I'll come right back. All right, I'll be back. All right, folks. It's just better if he doesn't, because let me tell you, it's not gonna be fun for him sitting on a. He's an FO, so he's a high minimums FO, and it just it's not good. He won't be able to get in with Cat 1 minimums here because of the visibility. The visibility is so garbage. It's really a difficult thing. Come on, buddy, let's park me here. There we go. I'll stop right there. That's good enough. Brakes coming on. Okay, on the APU, that's coming off. Seatbelts off. Gonna throw the belt off here. Seatbelts off here. Let's go ahead and call the gate to come in and deplane us. Request deboarding. Taxi lights off, keep the wing lights off. Let's go back down here. I'm gonna lock this. We'll go set, and we'll tell our flight attendants right now. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secured. Please open the doors when ready and begin deboarding. All right, let's go get the door open. Door's coming open there. Beacon lights off on the overhead. Let's go get the call the ground crew. Beacons off. With ground power, we get the air conditioning card on here. Cockpit to ground. We do have a door open. That one. Okay, we're deplaning. Alright, power's coming on the aircraft now. We're going to shut DPU down. And time in. We'll turn on some speakers. Cockpit door's coming open now. A little loud. Jeez, it's either way up or way down. There we go. Okay, we're in at 1723. That's UTC 1223 local. We're in gate Bravo 5. We've got 83. I wonder if they're deplaning us. Yeah, they're almost all out of the aircraft. Nice. All right, 80, 100, and what do we got? 83 over 73. 100, 1 over 100 here. HGS state, I did a takeoff and a landing today. I am current as we speak. Nice. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed this. I know I'm not showing my face, but the reason why I'm doing that is, why do I have this thing on? This should be off, this beacon. There we go. Stand by.
Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your flight today, and I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for flying with us. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
Crystal clear, 5 out of 5.
Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is still. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple.
Roger. Hello.
Hello, Captain. All of the passengers have been offloaded.
Thanks.
Call me if you need anything.
Okay. All right, folks, that's the end of that. Let's see how we did. I'm going to actually shut the music off here. We don't need that. So I would tell the flight attendants I don't want to hear the music right now. Thanks. Jeez. All right, that's gone. So how we do? We did. You departed on time, managed to arrive early. So what the heck is this crap? We have flight grade bad. Good landing. Passenger rating is says great flight. Well, what's the flight grade? What did I get knocked down for? Pitch was good. Roll was, what was this? Cockpit door status. Cockpit door must be closed while passengers are aboard the aircraft. Oh, whatever. What else did I get hit for? Seatbelt check PA. Ensure the aircraft sign is turned on before making the welcome announcement to passengers. Oh, whatever. Transponder check. Okay. Okay, well, I had a little bit of slight delay there. Overhead lighting. That is not my fault. That is not my fault. Intercom descent in X minutes. I said that. Oh, whatever. Blah. One of these days. Okay. Anyway, not bad. We'll work on that the next time. Okay, folks. Hope you enjoyed this. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you learned something. We had definitely a fun coming in here. We're going to do our next flight, and I'll be from Indy to Miami. See you then.